Now it's been 3 years since I've had a friend. I've spoken to multiple people here and there, and it's almost like there have been times where I've intentionally avoided being their friend. They've literally asked for my number, be it in the gym, be it at other places, and I don't put any effort into it, and I sometimes question myself why. Because if friends having friends is a normal thing, right? And for me, it is not a normal thing, at least over recent times. And some people may think 3 years without a friend, you're gonna go freaking mad, and I don't think so. I actually think my life has been better off, because I remember my life when I had a bunch of people around me versus when I don't have a bunch of people around me. It actually seems a lot better. Now I know there are people out there on the same boat, just like this, but you're not able to speak out what you feel, because majority of the people aren't like this. And when they hear people like this, they'll be like, "What the heck is wrong with you? Are you okay? Go see a therapist." That's what they're gonna tell you, and it sucks, especially when people ask, how many friends have you got? I hate that question, and I kind of don't know what the heck of a response to actually give them. I have no clue. Do I lie? Do I tell the truth? Either way, they're gonna look at me in a very weird fashion. Point is, regardless of having friends or not, I think one thing that is a must is everyone in their life at some point, you have to spend a decent amount of time in isolation. More than isolation, you have to spend a decent amount of time alone. Understand what you are about, understand who the heck you are. The place where you live, your environment, the people around you, your name, that's not what actually defines who the heck you are. Um, there's a whole personality. I know people throw around the word personality like it's a joke. Your personality is what you choose to do in different situations, how you approach people, what you care about, what you like, what you don't like. That's your personality. And in order to realize that and understand that about yourself, you need to give yourself enough time alone. I've come across a lot of people who are very not self-aware, self-unaware. How do you even say that? Who don't have any self-awareness, let's put it that way. And they have no idea what they want. They can't make a decision for themselves. They're scared to let their opinions out in fear of other people may judge me, kind of a thing. And it makes me think, what the heck have you been doing? Like, do you not work on yourself? Working on yourself is a real thing, and it's a very important thing. If you don't work on your mentality and kind of just become a better version of yourself, and you're not self-aware of it, the world is going to control you. You're not going to be able to control yourself, and that is a very sad place to be in, a tough place to be in. And I see people like this, and I honestly, my first impression is I get annoyed of them, but then I also feel sad for them, because I know for a fact that a lot of people don't talk about it. They think that a lot of people are not going to go come and tell you need to spend some time alone, but you need to. That is a very important thing. And that's not to say that you should talk to no one, you should have zero friends like I have. That's not the point. But constantly surrounding yourself with people, constantly finding a need to have validation from other people. There are people who post on social media just to get the attention from others. They may feel like they look in the mirror and they think they're freaking ugly. They'll find the best picture. Oh, okay, I look great in this picture that I took like a month ago. I'm gonna post this and then fish for likes and then comments on Instagram. If you live your life like this, like I said, the world is gonna control you. You're not gonna be able to control yourself, and you do not want to be in that state. Because I'll be honest, being social, being extroverted, it's gonna get you a lot more opportunities in life. It's gonna get you a lot more friends in life, all that. But if you don't know enough about yourself, if you don't have a true identity for yourself, none of that matters. None of that matters. Yeah. I'm gonna pause the video now, think about what the heck else to say, and I'm gonna come back to the video. And I'll be honest, I'm not great at making friends. I'm not great at speaking to people. I know that I have flaws within myself too. And that's not for me to blame anybody. It's just my own fault. Perhaps, in fact, I should actually approach people, try to make an effort to, engage in a conversation with them, whatever. But I don't know, I guess after a point you get just so used to being alone. You like that feeling and you feel like you don't need people around you. And I know for a fact that I don't need a bunch of useless people around me. I know the kind of people that I need around me. And I'm self-aware of that. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm great at making friends and I just choose not to. That's not the truth. Truth is, I suck at making friends. I've been horrible at it throughout my life. And when you're in school, inevitably you're going to have a couple of friends. Like, you're literally going to see them every freaking day. It's impossible not to. But once you're away from that, it's for you to make the move now. You're not surrounded around nobody. It's up to you to make the move. You like someone, you make the move. You want to approach someone, you make the move. You don't sit and expect them to come and do it for you or for it to magically happen, I guess. But yeah, point of this video is, if you're a socially extroverted person, make sure you know yourself enough. And if you're an introverted person, you suck at making friends like I do, don't close off every opportunity that you get. Even though they may seem very unrelatable to you, even though they may seem like they live a completely different life, you will eventually come across people that relate to you in some way. Don't close those ones off. And one thing I will mention is, at the same time, as much as I'm asking you to, go around more with others, give yourself an opportunity to make friends with others, bond with others. At the same time, do not become like others for the sake of it. Do not get along with others for the sake of it. There are people that live an extremely crappy life, and you can just sense it in the way they talk, what they talk about, what they get excited talking about. You can just sense it. With these people, I don't care how much you try and get along with me. I'm not trying. I'm honestly gonna try to get away from them, because you can very easily catch on to other people's habits. If you spend There's a saying that you are the average of the 5 people you spend time with the most. And 5 people, that could be a hit or miss, but for the most part, that's a very accurate statement. I have nothing else to say.